Malaria is a fatal disease that is most commonly spread through mosquito bites. When a parasite called Plasmodium infects a mosquito, that mosquito can transmit this disease to humans via biting a non-infected person. Yes, this could be you if malaria was left untreated.
Hello, so today we're going to be looking at the most effective treatment for malaria, Artesunate. Most commonly used as an injection, this drug is known to treat severe malaria and has been used worldwide for the past 20 years. It is used to treat malaria, not prevent it. Being priced at $5,000 per unit, meaning one intravenous injection, Artesunate is highly inaccessible, as its hefty price poses as a major problem. To put this in perspective, a patient with malaria requires 2 injections the first day of their treatment and 1 injection every 24 hours until recovery. There are pill alternatives available to treating malaria that does not contain Artesunate and are far cheaper in price. However, an individual with severe malaria would require potent doses via an IV drip, as a pill would not suffice. Now, in order to understand how Artesunate was found, we must take a trip back in time. From 1955 to 1975, the Vietnam War occurred between North and South Vietnam. During this time, thousands of soldiers in northern Vietnam became very ill and died from malaria. There was no effective treatment to help these soldiers at this time, and due to the involvement in war, there was not nearly enough money or chemists to develop a working treatment for this disease. So northern Vietnam sought assistance from their allies, specifically in Beijing, to develop a drug that would be effective against malaria. Hey besties, wanna help us out?
Yeah.
We need something better to counter this malaria thing because it's not looking good for us right now. Would you be able to make us a treatment?
Yeah.
Thanks, bestie. On May 21st, 1977, a Chinese chemist, Liu Xu, was chosen to lead a pharmaceutical project that sought out to structurally enhance artemisinin, a previously discovered drug in the works of treating malaria. However, there was one major problem with artemisinin. It was nearly insoluble in water. This meant that no matter how it was taken, whether it be intravenously, orally, or any other method, it would not get absorbed nearly enough by the human body to have significant effects. This is where Liu and his team came into play. They contrived various derivatives of artemisinin until one significant derivative stood out from them all, derivative 804, which was eventually named Artesunate. It is up to 7 times more effective than artemisinin and, more importantly, water-soluble. It is well tolerated by the human body as it can be dissolved. 4 years later, a malaria chemotherapy seminar hosted by the World Health Organization deemed Artesunate as a top priority to be looked at and revised. In 1988, Artesunate was given patent authorization from China's patent office, which essentially grants China with the rights to this scientific creation since they discovered it. This discovery later on was awarded numerous awards of recognition, including 3rd place for a National Invention Award, a State Science and Technology Award, as well as China's Patent Award. Liu was also given a state award for his big discovery. The many derivatives of artemisinin originate from the plant known as Qing in Chinese, a sweet wormwood. This plant is scientifically known as Artemisia annua L, which is native to Asia. In Asia, many cultural medicines come from medicinal plants, which are known to possess unique healing properties. Qing, or sweet wormwood in particular, has a plethora of health benefits, spanning from antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties to, of course, being effective in treating malaria in its semi-synthetic derived form. In Asia, and especially in Chinese culture, numerous effective treatments were introduced via the diverse spread of plants and herbs that were easily accessible due to being native to Asia. Who knew that common availability of mundane plants could be worked with and developed into some of the most effective treatments in the world? To sum it up, Artesunate is a derivative of artemisinin, and artemisinin is extracted from Artemisia annua L, which is a sweet wormwood. Artesunate may be combined with certain drugs and other substances. Most commonly, this powder is combined with 5% sodium bicarbonate and 0.9% of sodium chloride for an IV injection. It must be stored in a place away from direct sunlight with a temperature lower than 30 degrees Celsius. It is generally instructed to take 2 doses, once every 12 hours for the first day of usage and once every 24 hours until recovery. Artesunate has only been FDA approved in the United States. Although less effective, there is a pill alternative available in Canada through prescription to help with mild cases of malaria. To obtain Artesunate intravenously in Canada, you must consult our healthcare, which will work with the Canadian Malaria Network to provide you with the treatment and care that you require. There are numerous side effects that may come from taking Artesunate intravenously, some of which include hives, shortness of breath, swelling around the face, or in severe cases, jaundice, irregular heart symptoms, or acute kidney failure that may require dialysis. Although there's an extensive list of possible side effects, many people will choose to take that chance, as malaria will cause death within a 24-hour period if left untreated. The statistics regarding mortality in people who have malaria was reported to kill 2.7 million people yearly, and most individuals who die from malaria are reported to be under the age of 5. Many people who survive cerebral malaria are left with brain damage and experience mental impairments for the rest of their life. Conclusively, artesunate is the drug of choice when it comes to treating malaria. Although pricey, it is by far the most effective anti-malaria medication out there. We can expect to see artesunate being used more and more and being the first line of treatment for treating malaria. Hopefully in the near future there will be options to obtain this drug at a lower price, making it more accessible worldwide. If you have any outstanding questions, feel free to ask via the Moodle Q&A section or any other provided question area. In regards to references, here's a list of cited sources. I hope this video concerning the most effective treatment for malaria was interesting and informative to watch. Thank you.